Hello, everyone. So I am posting this song called Yankee Doodle. You might know it, you might not. It's an older traditional song, sort of a traditional folk song, a fun song. Often you might learn it when you're really young, possibly. And so today's class, we're gonna try and write this song into the song maker if you're online. Okay, so now, luckily for you guys, they've written in the names of the notes. Okay, not all music would have the name of the note written in. It's up to the musician to learn how to read the music. And we want to be thinking about, well, what does a C look like? Well, that's what a C looks like. Okay, if we quickly scan through the music and let's look at the rhythms. We've got a lot of quarter notes, half note, quarter notes, half notes, quarter notes, quarter notes, half note, half note. Okay, so the only two types of notes we have are quarter notes and half notes in terms of the rhythm. And let's look for our lowest note. Okay, so lowest notes would be in the bass clef. Those are lower. So we've got a B, a B, a G. A G is our lowest note. Okay, this is something to consider when we write this into the program. What's our highest note? So the higher notes are up here. We don't have any really high notes. We've got an E, that's the highest one so far, because D and C are lower. E, C, D, E, F. Okay, see how F is a little bit higher? So F is our highest note, G, a lower G, below the F. Right, here it is. You can see going down, F, E, D, C, B, G. So we would need to make sure that when we're using this program that we can reach a high F somewhere, if this is, so, and also go down to a lower G. So if we started on F somewhere in this octave here, C, D, E, F, F, E, D, C, B, G, there's no G down here. So we need to make sure we start at a higher F, so that when we get to that part, F, E, D, C, B, the B would be here, and a G would be down here, A, B, C. Okay, so that's something we want to think about. Before we start writing in notes, I want you to go to Settings, and let's make it 8 bars. So length, change it to 8 bars. Next. Okay, we've got C, C, D, E is the first part. So using the program, remember what we said. So this is, make sure also that you're scrolled all the way down over here so that you know, make sure that way you know this is the lowest note. Because if I go like that, then might not be a C. So all the way down, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Okay, so, and this is C again. So we're gonna start on this C. Now these are quarter notes, which would mean it would take up a full beat like that, but we get that broken sound in between the notes. So we could possibly write it as a full beat, or we could just write it like this with a rest. I'm gonna try it like this for now. C, C, sorry, we got 2 C's, beat 1, beat 2, D, E. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Quarter notes get 1 full beat. So like I said, let's compare the sound. I could do it like this. I'm gonna turn the volume up a tiny bit. Or what would it sound like if I made it the full beat? See, I don't like that as much because we get, like I said, we get a disconnected sound in between the notes. I'd rather just hear 2 C's, a D, and an E. Okay, so that's the first bar. Now, I don't want to do the whole thing for you. I want you to spend some time figuring this out. But let's do maybe one more bar, a C, E, and then a D as a half note. So C, I said, and then an E. Most important thing is that you're making sure that you're lining these up on the beat that they need to go on. So we've got C, E, and then we have a D that's a half note. So when I write the D, it's gonna get beat 3 and beat 4. It's getting 2 beats, 1, 2. But I'm just gonna leave it as a single note. Now let's hear that. Okay, so now I've got the first 2 measures, 1, 2. And in your program, you can see one measure, this whole measure is got a light white background, and this measure 2 has got a bluish shade to it. Measure 3 is white again, measure 4, and it does that whole pattern. And then when we want to go a little bit further, once we've done the first 4 bars, we can cursor over, we can drag over, and there's another 4 bars there for us to do. Okay, so you're gonna follow this process. Look for patterns. The first bar was C, C, D, E. Bar 3, C, C, D, E. So we're looking for repeated rhythms and notes. That's the same. So you're gonna write in bar 3. Make sure you leave bar 4 empty. Sorry, not bar 4, beat 4. And you start here with your C, C, D, E. And then it changes here. C, B. So I don't want to give you guys the whole thing. I want you to spend some time figuring it out. So you would write this in here, and then when you get to C, B, a half note C, so it would take up 1, 2 beats, and then it's going to go lower to B. Okay, and then later on, C, C, D, E, it does it again, bar 5. F, E, D, C, B, G. So over here, where would that be? F, E, D, C, B, G. So this is where the bar, the second last bar actually would be right here. B to a G. So you might want to go back, start from the bottom. So a B, and then next is going to be G. So C, D, E, F, G. So a low G, an A. Okay, so let's hear what this will sound like. Now there's some missing bars and everything, but da 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 da, bum bum ba da da na na na, bum bum. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You could also think about adding in a drum beat to this. It could just be something simple like, this would be the most simple on beat 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe you want to do it like, have it feel sped up or faster. So then you could do it twice as fast, like this. Gives it a kind of a peppy feel. Okay, so that's your assignment for today. The Yankee Doodle, this sheet is going to be posted in Google Classroom. You're going to go to Songmaker and watch the video, and then you're going to try and write in this song, okay? I'm not going to post this video. You can use it as a guide, but you're going to do it on your own. And then please post it so that I can see it. Post it somewhere on the classroom. Thank you.